Let's talk this year gardening plans while I transfer my seedlings from my air garden to soil so I can plant them outside. So thank you for joining me. So what I'm gonna use is potting soil, some stones, some scoop. I decided to freeze the frame here so y'all can see, and a cup for water and a scoop. Nothing major, just something simple. I am not an expert garden, but this is what I use, what I have. Um, and then I am going to show you how to properly transplant from the Aerogarden to soil. So with transplanting here will be some tomatoes, some peppers, Brussels sprouts, and spinach. I started this a few weeks ago and they're growing super fast. As you can see, I am just going to add stones first and then pot in soil and fill the cup about halfway. And then halfway, I will add some water because you want to make sure that the soil is very moist because they're going from growing in water and then now they're being transferred to soil. So I want to make sure that they survive. That it's what it's important to make sure that it's really wet. Um, Here, as you can see, the roots are pretty long, and you want to be careful when you remove the roots. Now, tomatoes are very forgiving, so if you damage the roots, they will really grow back. It's not a big deal. Um, and I know that in this video you're gonna see that it kind of looks pretty hard when I'm pulling them out, but they are surviving. This was recorded about a week ago, and I will show you an update of how they're looked at. All are surviving and looking pretty good. And then what I'll do is I'll add more soil to the top. I make sure that the root is inserted deeply. I will show you how it's done in a different angle. And while I was recording this, I was actually talking to my 4-year-old who's nonverbal and trying to coax him to come and help me, but he didn't want to. And again, this is what you do. You push up. And what I use are sponges, and I can link them below. They're called grow sponges. Now, the air gardens that I have, I don't believe they sell them anymore. But if you have money and are curious, they're so much fun. I started with one and I have 3 now. And you can grow herbs and tomatoes and peppers actually too year round. As you can see, it is very tangled. I normally don't let them grow this big, but I don't know what happened. And that one was had a long root, and that one is actually thriving right now. See it right there. It was such a mess. So anyway, this year I decided to try Brussels sprouts. I tried and just didn't work out. But this year I am planning on growing potatoes, sweet potatoes, and actually grow more food. Um, it's kind of hard because I don't have. I wanted to show you guys what I have, so that's what I have left. And I continue to just put some rocks, put some dirt, add some water, make sure you dig a hole deep enough, and I will show you how I did it. I make sure that the roots were down all the way down the cup, and then I add the dirt and then make sure I fill it up to the top. I patted it down, but I didn't pat that hard, and then I added more water. See? You make sure that your roots are all the way inside the hole, and then you just keep going. So I mentioned I wanted to grow potatoes and sweet potatoes. I don't think I ever grew sweet potatoes. I did potatoes in a bucket and they came out good, but I don't know why I didn't do it last year. Probably because we were out. No, we weren't really out. We were at the pool most of the time. But I am going to grow potatoes. I'm going to use a bucket system, see if it works. I want to grow more green peppers. I only had like 3 plants last year. So what are you guys going to grow this year? Let me know. And again, the system was pretty, I just kept going. I think I had about 10 plants, 10, 15 plants. Or was it more? No, I don't remember. And again, they're thriving. I don't have a problem. You have to make sure that once you finish, you put them back near the light source. And I will show you how. Like, you have to put them near them for a couple, I would say a week, and then move them around to the southern window, because they're going from an Aerogarden light, and if you remove them right away, they will not thrive. So that's what I have left. I don't have all, those are empty. I'm planning to grow more herbs, and I believe some more peppers after I buy them. I was sitting here talking, and seriously, I did not have the sound on. I was pointing out that I just added those pots in there because I actually added more seeds to grow. I think doing it this way, I tend to grow faster than um, just adding the soil and seed. But you can do it both ways. I just prefer doing it this way, and actually keeps me busy, I guess. I don't know. And I'm just showing how they kind of look beat up from the trash frame, but they really came out good. I was just so worried that that one was not going to make it. And there they are the next day, looking mighty good. And there are also, the lighting is actually 2 Aero Gardens. I believe the one was a gift. So I'll keep them there for about a week or two, and then add the other ones as they grow. My last frost day for last year was, I believe, April 21st. And then I have to go out and, once the snow melts, see where I'm at and where I'm going to plant them. And as you can see, that's about a week later, a few days later, the roots were growing. So there you have it.